for this second reflection. For those of us who live lives that are of promised celibacy or vowed chastity, or who are considering this wonderful life that the Lord has graced us with, I'd like to continue with the prayer that I used in the first reflection from Karl Rahner. But before I begin, I'd like to just take a moment of silence for us to center ourselves in this God who loves us so much, and to quietly allow ourselves to experience as best we can this love that envelops us and speaks to our hearts. We'll take just a moment for this. And Karl Rahner prays, "In love, all the powers of my soul flow out toward you, wanting never more to return, but to lose themselves completely in you. Since by your love you are the inmost center of my heart, closer to me than I am to myself." In these beautiful words of Karl Rahner, we find a real hope for us in our religious life, that we are truly created for God. God is the fulfillment of who we are. We can think, or we can imagine, that there is a fulfillment outside of God. There may be something that calls us outside of God, but to be genuinely fulfilled, we need to, as he says here, allow the powers of our soul to flow out of us, rather than to hold inside of ourselves dreams or imagination that leads us away from this deepest, as he says, the inmost center of our heart. And so may these words allow us this twofold and beautiful process of losing ourselves in God, outside of ourselves, the powers of our soul moving towards God and finding their fulfillment there. But the other direction, which he also indicates, is the inmost center of our heart, where only God can live. And those of us who have taken these vows or promises, we know that in that inmost center, we will find the deepest peace and the greatest answer to whatever loneliness might be part of our lives.